and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Memphis Grizzlies. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And here we are in October. Let's see how things are going out west. Taking a look at Memphis. In second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, the Jazz, 2 spots below.
Now, checking out the Jazz, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Desmond Bane slipped to the 30th pick in 2020, and he said, quote, "I will not forget that. I take it personally. I've been that way ever since I was a kid. Growing up in Richmond, Indiana, a small town, you got to fight for respect, and that's what I've been doing my whole life." B.A.?
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing.
Here we go.
Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. And for Utah, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. Vanderbilt, no good. Morant against Conley. And that one's good. Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Markkanen, the pass to Clarkson. Markkanen with a screen on Bane. Clarkson with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And that one's good. Clarkson.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Over Olynyk. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Adams.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Markkanen with a screen on Bane. Back to Markkanen. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down. Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Conley passes to Olynyk. Clarkson outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Inside. Aldama, no good. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Conley. 14 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Conley against Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Adams with a screen on Markkanen. 3-pointer, Brooks. Can't hit that one. And it's Utah the other way. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Conley against Morant. Oh, wow! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. And the three-pointer goes. Olynyk's got 7.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bane against Clarkson. Left side Bane. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Conley, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Markkanen finds Clarkson. Up and over Brooks. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Morant against Conley. Clarkson outside. Olynyk with a screen on Morant. Here's Conley. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Bane, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Markkanen against Brooks. Markkanen, the pass to Conley. The kick to Olynyk. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Here's Aldama. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Bane. The rebound by Markkanen.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Clarkson against Bane. Clarkson outside. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Morant. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Olynyk finds Markkanen. Now Vanderbilt. Outside Conley. Shoots over Morant. And too long on the shot. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Back to Bane. The 3. Buries it from 3. And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Timeout called, the Jazz. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Utah trailing here. Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. To stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Doris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
Now here's Morant, coming off a 22-point game against Sacramento.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Sexton. Outside Conley. Launches it. Adams grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Morant. Here's Aldama. Oh, yikes. Not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Outside Sexton. Conley finds Sexton. Down low. And he buries his first look.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick-and-roll game and find the open teammate.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Aldama. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul for the Jazz. Gay's checked in for Vanderbilt. Horton Tucker comes in for Markkanen. And Beasley has subbed in for Conley. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Pass to Jones. Tillman with a screen. Goes up at the elbow. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Horton Tucker. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And in the building, Carlos Boozer, a two-time All-Star with the Jazz.
Yeah, showing some love here. Now, the big man always welcome here in Salt Lake City.
On the wing, Sexton, defended by Jones. Sexton misses.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the paint. From the left block. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. Gay, the pass to Sexton. And here's Gay. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Sexton against Jones. And he misses his first shot of the game. Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Gay, the pass to Beasley. Back to Gay. Beasley with it. Pass to Sexton. Lets it go from 14. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:50 left in the first quarter here. Jones against Beasley. For 3. Jones misses. The Jazz shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward. Even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
And he can't hit the second. Memphis leading. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Jones. A minute 20 left to play in the first. He drops it from range.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And here's Beasley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They set the pick. And it's Tillman with a rebound. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Jones. Over Sexton. Not enough on that one as it misses. Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Gay finds Beasley. And they pick up 2.
Now, you love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones against Sexton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gay picks one up.
The line to the Grizzlies. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Horton Tucker. Now Sexton. No good on the buzzer beater. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brandon Clark out there with Steven Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Conley with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Olynyk. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Left side Morant. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. Markkanen, the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Conley. Beasley outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Payne. Beasley. Back to Conley. Markkanen sets a screen. Clock at 6. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Morant. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Conley following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Doris, it's been interesting to watch Utah's transformation into an offensive force.
What's fascinating about it, BA, is there was a time where the Jazz was one of the best defensive teams in the league, and that defense led to winning. Then they transitioned from a team that went into the three-point revolution wholeheartedly, bought in completely to the pace and space and the need to be able to shoot the three well. And listen, they had a ton of success, but they never could get over the hump in the playoffs.
Now here's Brooks. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. To the inside, Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Conley. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Olynyk up top. Adams covering. Olynyk against Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. He's got a clear path. Ball's going up the court. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The free throw drops for Clark. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Olynyk finds Clarkson. With the floater. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Morant. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And Utah calls time here. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. Desmond Bane is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
So it's Utah now. It's a 14-point game. Olynyk with a screen on Morant. Here's Markkanen. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his fourth assist with that last one. Conley against Morant. Stolen by Conley. Clarkson, right side. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Aldama. Now here's Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Now Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Clarkson. Clark grabs the board.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Morant against Conley. Outside Morant. Nice move. Into the lane.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Markkanen misses. And here's Memphis. They're on a 19-7 run. Blocked!
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
Back to Markkanen. Olynyk with a screen on Morant. Who poked away. And now the Grizzlies on the run. The finish! Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
That free throw good from Olynyk. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, BA, with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Second free throw, no good.
Olynyk has proven to be an effective role player. This is a guy who's proven he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Conchar, good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Utah shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. Sexton passes to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside Jones. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 5 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
So it's Utah now. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gay's checked in. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Down low. Here's Conchar, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Clarkson. Misses off the left iron.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Sexton against Jones. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now here's Clarkson. Outside Sexton. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
And he sinks the second. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Pass to Conchar. Six to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Stripped away. Here's Sexton. Jones with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. No good off the back of the rim.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's Jones. Last game for him, he had 14. Shoots from 12. Sexton grabs the board.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Sexton. Buries it down low. Sexton's gotten 4 this quarter.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
And there's the screen. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got 4 rebounds now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Utah, Rudy Gay. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Gay. Beasley's checked in for Clarkson. Good on both. 1:16 left in the half. Jones against Sexton. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jones with some nice D. The Grizzlies shooting has been great this game, 58%. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Outside Jones. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. 27 seconds left in the first half. Beasley, that's good.
When he's feeling it, Beasley a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
Sexton against Jones. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And Shaq, using your crystal ball, how do you see these upcoming games playing out?
Ernie, I'm not sharing anything I see in my crystal ball with you. No way. You either, Kenny.
Listen, if you really have a crystal ball, why don't you just look into the future and give me those lotto numbers, man? I want a mega yacht.
Don't worry, Kenny. One day I'll let you onto USSS Shaq, my yacht. One day.
You keep saying that.
Moving along, let's talk about the great first half of play we saw from Ja Morant.
He's off to a great start. The buckets are coming fast and furious, I'm telling you, and he's shown no signs of letting up.
Hey, why stop now? Defense can't stop you. Don't do it for him.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got Mike Conley, Lauri Markkanen out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Markkanen. Count it. Good.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Brooks against Markkanen. Brooks outside. There's a screen to the inside. And the basket by Aldama. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Olynyk finds Conley to the wing on the left. Clarkson outside. From deep three-point range. Aldama grabs a board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Morant against Conley. Outside Morant. He's feeling it. Here's Adams. Outside Morant. Second chance shot. Utah with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Vanderbilt. Conley with the ball. Hounded by Morant. Here's Clarkson. The shot no good. Great D that time from Bane.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Conley. Markkanen from long range. Unable to get that one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And that one's good. Morant.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Here's Morant. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Conley passes to Clarkson. Left side, Vanderbilt. Bane against Clarkson, looking to end this cold spell. And Vanderbilt field, slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And they recover it. Outside for Morant. Tries again. The rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Clarkson, and here's Conley. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 5. Now here's Conley. Olynyk with a screen on Morant. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions. Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc, guys.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. It goes on Mike Conley. Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more three-point attempts than regular two-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall. But somehow he makes it work.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Conley passes to Markkanen. Vanderbilt with it. Back to Markkanen. And he gets the bucket. Markkanen's got 6. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Adams with a screen on Conley. And then Morant with the dunk.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And Utah has possession following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Now here's Bane. He's got 5. Brooks finds Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
The free throw drops for Morant. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Once again, everyone, your Utah Jazz breaker dance group. crew, how about those moves?
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Beasley against Bain. Beasley outside. Olynyk with a screen on Bain. Beasley, the pass to Olynyk. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Sexton. Morant with a defensive effort.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Brooks. And that one's long. Utah has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
One of the things about Markkanen's teammates, they encourage this guy to be aggressive. They know how skilled he is.
Lauri Markkanen taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
Gay's checked in for Olynyk. Markkanen hits them both. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Clark with a screen on Markkanen. Brooks, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Back to Sexton. High arcing shot. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Utah shooting 35% so far in this one. Markkanen, the pass to Beasley. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Brooks fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Markkanen with a screen on Morant. Here's Sexton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jones, he's checked in for Brooks.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Colin Sexton. At the line.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
Now here's Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Sexton. Beasley with it. Gay against Morant. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Clark, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Second, the Grizzlies.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And he drops the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Utah has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Sexton. Back to Gay. Beasley with it. Here's Sexton, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Colin Sexton has got blinding speed, so when he puts the ball on the deck, the defense is going to be in a bind.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Sexton.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Pass to Jones. Over Sexton. That one off the back iron and out. The Jazz shooting 35% in the third quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clark covers. The Jazz with another miss.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
At the line for the Grizzlies. 1 shot.
One shot.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Outside Sexton. The teardrop, and Clark with a block. They retain possession. Driving in. Pass to Jones. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Yay, a screen on Jones. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Here's Conchar. Clark with a screen on Beasley. Pass to Clark. Here's Jones. Over Sexton. Jones misses.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Sexton passes to Gay. Outside Sexton. Tries a 10-footer. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Sexton against Jones. Pass to Clark. He's off on the layup. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Here's Azubuike. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Agbaji, defended by Jones. Screen by Gay. Agbaji misses the 3. Memphis shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Outside Jones. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Jazz shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Gay, a screen on Jones. Agbaji can't hit. And here's Memphis. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Tillman. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Azubuike, defended by Jones. Screen by Gay. Here's Alexander Walker. The Jazz again can't hit. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. And it's Chandler missing. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Gay attacking. The fadeaway. Here's Azubuike. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Horton Tucker. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting for Memphis at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Jones. And he makes both free throws.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Uses the glass on the layup.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Chandler. They set the pick. Here's Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Now here's Gay. All alone. And it's Utah scoring again. Here's Chandler. And the impact of international players in the NBA. It's climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Back to Bane. Here's the pick. Down low. And rejected. And they get it back. And here's Gay. Here's Abaji. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gay inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Chandler. To the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat. But with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat, where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
Pass to Azubuike. Back to Conley. Horton Tucker on the wing, and there's a pick. Shot from the low block, and it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Chandler. Inside. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Here's Bain. Over Clarkson. Bain, no good. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, you've got to be able to be locked and loaded when an opportunity comes to make a shot. And Jordan Clarkson, yeah, he's pretty good at that.
Now here's Morant. And that one drops for him. Morant's got 35 in the game.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Olynyk. Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever, especially for smaller franchises, Doris.
I think, BA, certainly those smaller markets face some challenges that larger markets do not. But I would also point to the success of Milwaukee. They had success in their draft. They invested in your talent in terms of player development. So to build a playoff-ready team, there are so many things that must be in place, but you also have to have some luck. Nobody knew how good Giannis or Nikola were going to be.
Here's Clarkson. After the basket by Memphis. Pass to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Conley. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Olynyk. Now Conley. Clarkson outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Morant against Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, in December of the 21-22 season, the NBA set a record for most players used in a season. Doris, what'd you learn from seeing so many new guys?
I think the exciting part of that, Brian, is the fact that the G League is now an integral part of each organization. You have the opportunity to bring guys up and down between that lower level and the NBA. It affords guys who maybe are getting spotty time in the NBA level to continue to enhance their skill.
And that one's good. Clarkson
puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Clarkson against Morant. Tillman with a screen. The 11-footer. Oh, they get a hand on it. And for Utah, they're shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Clarkson for 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started.
And then Morant with the jam. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clarkson with the ball. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside Morant. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Here's Tillman. Pass to Morant. Defended by Gay. Lets it go from deep. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Horton Tucker. Outside Conley. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Horton Tucker. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Morant against Clarkson. Now here's Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.